So, so tell me why you do what you do.
I mean, to be totally honest, I feel like it's a mix of things that are not
Sure.
that are
What
not
are they?
totally similar. Like one is I really like making a show. I enjoy interviewing people. I enjoy editing things. The part of the process I love most is like editing and writing and re-editing stuff and making draft after draft. I enjoy the making of something. I just enjoy that. It's a pleasure. And I'm nosy and curious about people, and it gives me an excuse to ask people whatever the I want. I like that. And so there's a totally selfish component of it, which is not a trivial part of it, which is a really big part.
Sure.
And then I have a really mission-y side of me too, where I feel like sometimes I just think that somebody should be talking about this, something's wrong with this, and I have a radio show and I can talk about it to 2 million people, the way that trials are done at Guantanamo,
right.
or the way that our medical system works, or just something that I see that I just feel outraged about.
And do you have a lot of control over all that? I mean, can you decide sort of the themes and ultimately?
Yes.
Okay, and so
there's no
you're not getting
supervision.
censored.
Like
There's nobody censored.
There's no one above us.
Yeah.
That's it. Like we have complete. Like I am the final editorial arbiter, but really, what in practice that means is that it's 8 of us who put the show together, and we basically just decide together, like, let's go with this. And then there's another mission-y part of it, which is just about, I think, generally. Normal people, like the way we actually live in our lives, is not show up in the media that much. That is, most things that exist on television and radio and the movies are things that don't feel like our actual lives.
You spend a lot of time staring at the ordinary stuff.
Yes.
You're really curious. You're like an anthropologist, a human anthropologist.
Yeah.
You pick up pieces of people's lives and look at it, but these are the like regular people that you're looking at.
Yeah, but for me, like I feel like the project of the show is that if you were to actually just do stories just about most people's everyday lives, including mine, they'd be pretty banal. And so the trick was to invent a format which could be about everyday people, but the stories would just be killers. Where like if you hear the first minute, you can't help but listen to the second and the third and the fourth.
Right.
And so actually, it's a really interesting kind of production problem of like, how do you find a story that's so good that it can have that it can be as compelling as everything else in the media when it's great, but actually just be about everyday people. It's so rare to see something in the media that actually reflects the way that we actually feel in our actual lives, that I just believe that there's something to it. It just gives me a feeling that's good, that just capturing what things really are seems like it's worth doing.
Great. Thank you.